It is I, Pom Pom Chrisy, and you're tuning into another Pom Pom story. In front of the monitor. I need to see the monitor. Okay, you can't be right in front. Oh my goodness, she is such a goober. a fascinating goober. Alright, let me slowly set things up so that everything is pitch perfect. I just want to make sure, is my voice coming out clear? Is the volume of the music too loud by chance? It might be a little too loud. Let me turn down the music just a smidge. Alright, I think the music should be a little quieter. Oh, but if it's only around like 35 to 30 and my voice is like hitting around 20 to 15, maybe a little lower. Okay, I think that should be pretty good. Alrighty, that's good. Okay, I was working on this scene. I didn't really get to do too much animating stuff behind the scenes that I could like work on for today's stream. So you'll have to see me animating from the ground up. Alright. I'm going to have to so TLDR, since I'm still doing like Bochi-esque like reactions, I gotta do like over exaggerated stuff. So I guess theoretically this is if intrusive thoughts could win and you could just melt into like a puddle of slime if you wanted to. So have fun watching me animate that. What are you doing, kitty cats? What are you both doing there behind my monitor? They're like working together now. It's kind of scary. Before they were like always like on their own, but now that they're working together, they kind of scare me sometimes. No, I do not want the math behind it. No, thank you. I have basically like a very simple understanding of like what ranges I need to hit. It's just a little rough to figure that out completely since all of this audio stuff is new to me. Okay, let me just put this side a little more. And a little more. And I'm gonna redo that mouth. Let me make sure the cats are not up to bat shenanigans. Kitty cats, what are you doing? Okay. Sometimes they like to go behind my computer, and I'm just so worried about them like getting tangled up in the wires that I'm just like, I just like to double make sure they're not doing anything. Okay, one kitty cat left the normal way. And the other one is, I guess, sunbathing. Okay. You do you, kitty cat. I'm gonna have to turn this hair into slime as well, which isn't the worst. I know how to do it from past experience of animating for this video art. So I gave myself extra sleep today. Thought like maybe a little extra shut eye could do me wonders. But no, I still barely woke up in Diver's dream. I was like, no. I'm thinking maybe for next week I might take like a 5-day stream week and just like rest up a little bit. I think I might be going a little too hard on the whole streaming thing, and I need to like take a breather. I'm having fun with it, so like some of the like long streams I'm just like I'm genuinely like this is easy peasy and all that, but then at the same time after like the stream is over, I kind of don't realize the toll on my body from like simply like making sure I'm like high energy the whole time. Simply because I don't want to be like really quiet, or like I want to make sure I can voice everything. So that's why I think I didn't realize how taxing it could be. So I probably will take my usual Wednesday off, and then follow that up with like either Tuesday or like another day of the week off. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. Give myself some good rest. You know, thinking about it, if I were to do a like VTuber model, I want a toggle where I could just melt. Give me melting toggles. It could be like a range of them. I think it'd be cute. Maybe this melt here doesn't look good. Hold on, let me just like do like this. There you go. That's better. this is pretty good. No playing in the wires. These goobers. Oh yeah, I just realized last time I was working on a drawing stream, I realized that I was talking about like wanting to finish Cosmic Princess Kaguya, and I have. It's so good. I definitely recommend a good watch. You'll really enjoy the music if you like Vocaloid, but then also there's like other great things about it, like the all of the animation sequences are pretty. The story is actually really well paced. There is like a very nice like narrative that just pulls you along the whole time. It never feels like it's dragging, funny enough. It can feel like it's going fast, but then at the same time it's like so well paced. It's like, wow, very good movie stuff. I unironically liked it more than like the popular mainstream stuff like Chainsaw Man. Oh, hello Wild, welcome to the stream. I was talking about how I finished the Cosmic Princess Kaguya. It's like one of the newest movies. It's really good. You should check it out. A good watch. It had like a similar feel to like Planet's ending, funny enough. It's good. I might like self-indulge and make like a whole like speed paint short fan art of it just so I could talk about it. It's so good. I'm glad I set aside time to just like watch it. Wait, I just realized, Kitty, you're not supposed to be up there. Alright, I'm out. No forcing around in this room. Okay, I'm just gonna light. Outside. She is trying her hardest to absolutely menace me. Bleh. Especially on another tired vibes day. What the heck? Oh yeah, this was the part where I have to do custom brush size here. Okay. You too? You want to be let out too? Oh my goodness. Alright, give me one momento. Let me mute the mic and take care of the kitty cats. I might need to like let them out, give them a little treat or something so they don't get a little too rough. Here be. And I'm back! Oh my goodness. Kitty cats really wanted that tree, and then they kept circling around me at the door. I was like, no! So I had to, like, hobble out of this room for a bit so they could, like, reach a fair distance away from the door. They're so good at getting me. I definitely really gotta make a story time about them. But when I was like thinking about story times and like what to do next after this video for next year, I came across like a gold mine of like a great idea I could like really capitalize on. That'd be pretty good in the story time sphere. So kitty cats will have to come around another day. Oh, I didn't draw the thumb here. What the heck am I doing? This is like goofing around hours. I gotta make sure I like really put my A game into this. Seems like the rest of this stream might be just focusing on this cut, and then the next animation stream will be like much like better in terms of like new stuff. I know last week we were also working on this cut, so I really want to make sure to like really throw in some more dedicated time to really show off a new cut for the next stream. Yay! Alright, I need to, now that I have the basis for the melting started, I really need to go back here, and then I need to get rid of this thing via animation. Let me make sure that I need to rename this frame, so we have stuff. There we go. Put another frame after so I don't see anything but the frame before it. Alright, it's time for me to do the smoothest line of my career. And wait, here we go. Oh, nah. Gotta get it just right. There we go. There's like a sort of dopamine that comes across like really well if you like get the right line curvature. See, this is a little too far off because I can still see the lines here, so gotta overshoot it by a little bit. That's good enough for me. Speaking of which, I need to still do my constant checks. See if Studio Page 5 is announced yet. No, not yet. Not yet. I guess we'll wait in like another month or so when Club Studio 5 will be announced. I really need it. I'm gonna like get that on day 1 when it's out. Just mark my words. At least it's all like a digital stuff. Imagine if like this stuff was still like in person and you had to like line up in front of a store. Oh my goodness, I can't do that kind of stuff again. Well, not again. I never done it before, but I can't even imagine myself doing that in the first place. I feel like there's like a certain level of like insanity if you're like camping out in front of a store to buy like whatever is like selling first. Like, I guess you're dedicated, but oh my goodness, are you okay? You sure you don't want to like, you know, sleep at your nice bed and then try to come to the store? Here we go. Maybe I should do a shuffle. I'm starting to memorize this playlist a little too well. Oh, hello, D-Gamer! Welcome to the stream! I'm just doing a little bit of animating, if you want to stick around for that. Working on my next big story time. Gotta have this ready in the summer. So I just gotta really put my A game into this and lock in. Right now, I'm animating in like a Bochi-esque comedic way, where it's like being very like taken literal to the point. It's like, are you okay? I am like over exaggerating everything in this scene. The stakes are here. Anyways, that's as most I could like reveal without spoiling what's happening. The starter animator pack, lol. We don't talk about my old stuff. I'm trying to work on like new stuff, especially because I've like pretty much like been there, done that with my old style. Hopefully with my new thing, it really can like show off to people that, hey, I mean business, you should check out my channel, sort of thing. I look at my first video sometimes and I'm just like in embarrassment going like, ah. I feel like the cringe. My soul like leaves my body sometimes when I watch my first video. But I keep it up. I ain't weak. Actually, let me keep the same price. Doesn't make sense to change it. Alright, let's see how it's going. Alright, let me put in another frame here. Animation takes time, you respect the dedication. Yeah. Honestly, it's why anytime there's like a animator who like says, I'm going to get this project done at this time, I'm always thinking at the back of my head, you do not need to push yourself that hard. It's a lot of more work than you expect. I've seen an animator that I really like to follow and check out their content, like promise a story time by the end of October or something, and they ended up releasing it in January, and I was like, oh no, you poor bean, don't put all of these like super difficult, like hard to do expectations. I guess impossible at this point, because if you're solo making a video with art in it, there's a lot more than you realize goes into it. And then like when you're putting together the video, you never know when inspiration strikes and you want to like add more to it. I've had lots of those moments happen where then I feel like the video got delayed by like another like day or two, just because I was like, ooh, I want to add this to it. Does it make it more fun to watch? Yes. Does it equal more time and like potentially adds to my anxiety of making sure this uploads on time? Yes. It's why my deadline is, I don't know, somewhere maybe summer. We'll see. The studios isn't even like fully like a foolproof plan though. You could have like animation studios like straight up like put stuff on hiatus. And then don't get me started on the labor regulations there. Oh my goodness. There are like very well-known like interviews if you look around on YouTube of like animators like working to the bone for like a full day, and after like paying off like the rent, all they have for the meal of the day is like a cup ramen for like pennies. It's seriously not that good. We need more budget to be thrown into the arts. I know arts is a luxury, but like, oh my goodness. Animators don't get paid enough. Oh, my music pause. It's always on Milk Crown. It always pauses on Milk Crown. I gotta check up on Milk Crown. You did a ball animation and then stopped there for 3 months. It'd be like that. The tricky part about animation is that it's so easy to like put yourself into like a break mentality, being like, this is difficult, I will pick it up when I have motivation again, and then it doesn't hit you for a while, and then you're like, well, now it's been months. I've unfortunately been there before when I first started this channel, just due to the nature of being busy with like school at the time. I started my channel while I was like drowning in schoolwork, so it's hard to keep up with all your responsibilities at once and like dedicate time to like a passion project. Also, I'm the type of like worker that needs to be like in a good mood in order to like be productive. So like if I find myself animating with like any sort of like headache or negative emotion, I cannot get work done. That's why if you can see me animating and I'm doing pretty good progress, that means I am in a hunky-dory good mood. I'm the type of artist that can easily show their like exhaustion easily. I just realized I forgot to draw the shoulder. Oopsie. I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole emotional part though. It can seem like a detriment because you're kind of like handicapped to emotional rather than like a logical based like thing. But like honestly, when I'm in a good mood, I can like soar through these frames. Easy. What do you mean you miss Sans? I never even got to drawing Sans. Hello? Oh my goodness. This is not an art request stream. You gotta wait next week for your chance. Although the wheel do be evil. I have never seen such diabolical rolling in my entire life with the wheel until like I got to use it as a streamer. I mean, if you've seen streamers use it like a wheel like that, but instead of like something innocent like art requests for me. It's like punishments if they like fail to do something on stream. Oh my goodness, it always rolls on the worst stuff like shaving the head and stuff. This is good. Let me see how it looks. Alright, that's good. Alright, now let me go shade all of this in. You know what got me debuffed? Playing for so long yesterday, I ended up getting a slightly like weak throat today. So I gotta take it easy with the talking. So trying to hydrate and hopefully not talk too much, because if I talk too much, I'm gonna strain my voice. Especially because I need to save my energy for Metaphor next week. Metaphor is when I like blow out my throat the worst. My poor voice, because I'm always trying to like have so much fun voicing all the types of characters. Water? Yeah, I'm drinking water. I already took like 3 sips in the last like minute. You know what I gotta do after this stream is over? Get myself some nice, like, hot miso soup. That would, like, heal my soul. During, like, the New Year's, week, I was able to, like, get away with so much, like, big streams because, like, I just kept spamming Hot Pot. Of course, my hot pot would not be, like, expensive because, like, I didn't have access to, like, good cuts of beef all the time. But spamming just, like, vegetables and, like, some good, like, warm broth. Ah, it's so good. Nah, you gotta take 3 gallons in the next minute? Nah, I don't want to drown. I think people could drown from just drinking too much liquid, so not for me today. The people who can, like, chug a whole bottle, like, clean in, like, seconds, I don't know how they do it. They scare me. I'm just like, wow, cool skill, but you intimidate me. I feel like if I was in the presence of someone like that, I would, like, have, like, a visibly, like, concerned look on my face. I mean, good luck. It's only up to the wheel, D-Gamer. So, I'm not changing anything I'm doing. If this is to intimidate me to draw sands, no, not working. Also, you can't intimidate me at all. Like, what? Huh? Only person, if you're hurting, is yourself, then, like, I'm just like, alright, you do that, bud. Nah, I'm not falling for that one. I got to watch this, like, extreme detailed depth of, parasocial, like, creators. And I got to see, like, some horrifying stuff where, like, a lot of people would just, like, DM their favorite creator being like, if you do not respond to this DM, I'm going to seriously, like, hurt myself. And I just looked at that in, like, shock. And I'm like, people do this? Seriously? Anyways, I'm never gonna encourage that kind of behavior, so... I'm not gonna even, like, participate with whatever demands people may have if they're gonna pull that really bad card on me. At that point, you really need to go, like, get help. Well, no, it's not about being a baby or not. It's called having decency. You know how much that's, like, stressful to, like, whoever you, like, write that to? It's like, what? Huh? Do people have no shame? The idea of even, like, messaging another content creator for, like anything, like, scares me, like, gives me the heebie-jeebies. And then there's these people who could just, like, do it so easily without any shame and, like, harass their, like, favorite creators. I don't know how. Y'all are built weird. Internet hate is so bad. I think hate in general. I think internet hate is just so easy to do because there's no consequences. I mean, there are going to be a lot more cases, hopefully, of, like, people, like, going into legal action for really bad, like, internet bullying or internet hate. But at the moment, it's kind of like a free-for-all at the moment. People got way too comfortable being in front of a screen and not getting any consequences. But that's just how life is. The rules are only, like there when, like, someone, like, breaks them. Or, like, if someone does something bad enough, a rule gets made, so I'm sure it'll exist eventually. You do have a digital footprint. It's right here in my stream, silly. Alright, it's auto-saving. Yay! Let me, finish shading this one now. When you wrote in Abacadabra, it just made me realize, like, I gotta still learn how to do some magic tricks. I know how to do a couple card tricks, but those are, like, mathematical based. They're not really, like, that cool. But, I've always wanted to learn how to, like, do actually, like, really cool stuff. tell though, on all of the stuff I've watched online, most of it is like relied on like actually like buying like specific like fidgets to like trick people. So maybe it's a pay to win. Pay to win to trick people. Pick a card. I pick the 5 of hearts. What do I get? Yes. Wow, how could you have guessed? All right, now you gotta start performing in front of your relatives. Let me know how that goes. Nah, when they ask me to pick a card, you go for the credit card? That's devious. Hey, Chrissy, is this your professor telling you off? You look stressed. Nope. This is all in my head. This is like Bochi the Rock style. But heck yeah, I'm making it look like it's much worse than it actually is. Woo, yippee! The TLDR, the professor's like telling everyone what the next assignment is, and I'm having a meltdown because it's public speaking. I am not good at public speaking. I think I still would like absolutely cave and like have like a crash out if I were to do like a public speech. Exaggeration 100, yes. But to be fair, this is what my mental state goes through whenever someone's like, hey, yeah, I need you to have a speech prepared in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And you need to memorize it, and yeah, it's gonna be in front of a huge crowd, so good luck. Yeah, no, I would melt. I think my entire... Ooh, okay, let me think. My entire first, like, fifth of my life. Let's see. I've done how many public speeches? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think think I did 4 or 5. 4 or 5, yeah. And every single time I had to do one of those, I was not having a good mental state. You like Bocchi the Rock, so... Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm just kind of relying that, like, because Bocchi the Rock is so well loved, I can kind of, like, if I hit the similar vibes, people will like this. There's a season 2 coming out, right? Is there any updates when it'll be out? Or is it just all in, like, public announcement territory? Let me look into it. I need to know. Special event? Okay, that's old. Hold on. Special event thing was, like, a year ago. What the heck? Thanks, Google. Okay, yeah, no. It's either 2026, like, late, or it's 2027. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be waiting forever for this. Honestly, good on them. They need time to cook. I think there might be a panel at Animating Tokyo. Ooh, interesting. We'll see if there's more news about it then in the future. Alright, I think that's it for the shading here. So let me... And then the opacity. Okay, let me do a playback real quick. Okay, I missed the shading right here. Okay, let me roll it back again. I think I need to shade in this thing because I shaded... Okay, yeah, I did shade it earlier. Why did I stop shading it? Weird. Let's see. You've done a public speech, but they had to boot you off the team because you weren't confident. Ooh. Yeah. It's all about confidence. As the great Hololive Perone would say, no confidence. You had to do an improv, like, acceptance speech for an award you got after finishing high school for being the best and most improved student. Oh my goodness. Improv? Oh, I would not be able to. I would crumble. I mean, I had an incident once where in high school I like won an award for being like the highest grade of a particular subject. And funny enough, there's supposed to be like 4 people for it, 1 for each grade. And on that particular day, I was the only one there. I think it was in 10th grade, so like the 9th, 11th, and 12th were all gone. they were all gone, and like I had to just stand there on like the stage alone, and like when they were like going up to like ask me questions, it was so over. I was trying to answer them as short as possible so I could go back to my seat. I just did not want to be there any longer. It was not good for my nerves. I was like, no thank you, no thank you. Let me just nope. Okay, I'm missing the shading here as well. I think I could use one more frame actually, funny enough. Let me greed. I want to over exaggerate this a little more. Oh wait, that's better actually, adding that in. Might need to shorten the whole thing though. A little too many frames. So I might need to animate on once here. And then that might work better. Okay, maybe let's have this last frame be 2. No, the last frame needs to definitely be 1. Something needs to be on it too. You know what? That works. Better animation than One Punch Man? No! Come on! It's not that much better. That poor studio just had a lot of mismanagement, I think. I don't think the animators who are actually working on it weren't, like, good or, like, were not good or something. I think it's just poor directing, poor management, and, like, overall really bad, like, work-life balance there. Dang! Sheesh! Improv speech and you say all of that? I think this guy might be a little bit more ahead of us on the playing field, guys. We are so cooked. I wish I could even do an improv like that. This is why I am behind my desk in a PNG tuber. If I had to do a camera on, it would so be over. We got some good academics in here. You'd watch me as an IRL if it was like that? Dang, what flattering words? Nah, I would not be able to last, like, I think 2 days as an IRL. Especially because, like, half the time you just watch me getting off my camera to be like, kitties! I really enjoy the medium of, like, VTubing and PNG tubing. It's just, like, unfortunately, because I do want to have this, like, anonymous, like, presence, I don't want to, deal with, like, all of the stigma against it. It kind of sucks. Like, you want to have the anonymity, but, like, you have to always deal with, like, the stigma of, like, what? They're a VTuber? It's bad. Especially from, like, if I can go briefly into it. Have you, like, have many of you seen, like, what went around on, like, a bunch of social medias when, like, the streamer awards were, like, going on? That stuff, like, basically, like, really showed off how, stigmatized and, like, how, like, there's a really big pushback on people who want to do, like, PNG tubing or VTubing. So, technically, I do start off with, like, a big handicap by PNG tubing, but man, does it not make me feel so much more comfortable. So I'd rather stick to this, and I'd rather not do any sort of, like, face reveals, just so, like, I could feel comfortable going out in public and not worry about that stuff. People like Jaden Animations and Emirichu, those people are, like, strong for being able to, like, face reveal, but, like, I don't know if I could even put myself in that situation. Especially because, it's not just you, right? At the end of the day. When you face reveal and put your details out there in the world, you're not only, like, exposing yourself to the world, but you're also exposing your family members out to the world. And I don't want anything to happen to my close, like, friends and, like, family, because I decided to, like, show a lot of my personal stuff out there. It kind of doesn't get, like, shown out there that much, but, like, if you, like, look into, like, a lot of these big content creators, they always talk about how they've had to move several times, or they've had to, like, move their family out several times because someone decided to dox and swat, like, one of their family members. I don't want to play around with that. The other day, I got to hear of, like, a very scary situation where a really big Hollow JP talent got doxxed. I'm not gonna say who, so, like, you know, it's a little, like, detailed. If you want to find it, you could find it. But simply because they bought a specific modded cartridge from eBay, played it on stream, someone found out that, like, specific cartridge, went through the eBay listing, found out the buyer, and then saw that the buyer, like, was selling, like, something else, tracked that, managed to look at the pictures, find the exact place, and there you have it. A big Hololive VTuber got doxxed. That's scary. I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. Hello! Welcome to the stream, black screen? Oh my goodness. You have a very, scary name for, like, if someone's, like, a computer nerd. Blue screen, black screen, I don't want to see any of that stuff. A special individual told you to support Sans. Oh no, I'm about to open up my art request thing and there's gonna be another Sans thing, isn't there? Oh, nope, there's not. We're good. So is this the council you speak of, D-Gamer? There's only one person here. Where's the rest of them? You'd rather a VTuber, since most IRL streamers tend to be, less earthly than VTubers? I mean, it depends. It depends who you follow. I think a lot of the actual top percentage of streamers are, hit or miss when it comes to their morale, I would say. But if you look at those like top streamers that aren't like the top percentage and just stream to stream, you'll find some really good gems in there. Since I'm really big in like the Anituber side, when I like watch streamers like Giguk and CDogVA, I feel like I get the earthly vibes there. Those are like the IRL streamers I can support. People be people, it's the internet. Yeah! But like, at the same time, I don't want to like completely turn a blind eye. It's people be people until they get consequences. So I try to be careful of planning around who I want to associate with if I ever want to do collabs. Because at the end of the day, the best thing you could do if you try to raise yourself up to be a content creator is who do you want to platform with? If you decide to like platform with someone who could be really like problematic and hurtful to people behind the scenes, you are not doing your due diligence as a content creator. Like, I feel like the responsibility of someone who is a content creator is to, one, provide entertainment and solace to people who have like very stressful like behind the scenes stuff that you can't even imagine. Because at the end of the day, like, being a streamer or like doing entertainment is a much more cozier job than like the jobs I've already heard of people talking about here. I mean, there's always one chatter that comes in every single week or so and talks about how they do like 60-week like overworks, and or 60-hour like week like overworking, and like I can't imagine like that kind of like stress on them. So I feel like if they're coming into my streams, it is my job to try to like bring positivity. And in order to do that, I need to make sure that if I do end up like collabing with other people, I want to make sure they're not types of people that like hurt others. Right now, I am still going through the process of like learning how to network. So yes, this pom pom slime does know of some connections right now, and I'm trying to navigate the waters of like who I would love to like create stuff with. When I could find that like content creator I really want to vibe with and like create stuff with, it'll be good times. Oh, we have so many chatters coming in. Hello, Oh my goodness, my music paused at the worst timing. Hello? My music's trying to run away from me when there's more chatters. Anyways, hello Luna Sand, welcome to the stream! And hello Alicia, hello! Also, Hemlock makes a good point. There are so many wonderful people out there also. You gotta find them. Don't be too closed off, but don't be too open. You gotta find that right balance. There is balance in everything. Let's see. Would you say your streams are a refuge for tired souls in a metaphorical sense? I hope so. Oh my goodness. I really, like, gotta make sure I can always uphold that. I don't know what kind of, like, content creator I'll morph into, because I know that the more I stream and the more I get into the, like, the groove of things, I think I will naturally evolve into, like, the kind of streamer I want to be. So I'm still in, like, the early phase of figuring things out, if you don't mind the journey. I do really want to be much more chaotic. That is, like, a thing I want to do. But in my current, like, living situation stuff, it's kind of not possible at the moment. So, you're gonna have to bear with me being, like, much more, like, I guess say-so? I do want to be say-so in a good way, but, like, I want to be much more chaotic and bouncing off the walls. I want to be able to do, like, 3D stuff, and I want to be able to, like, do funny memes I've seen. Replicate them. Like, if I had the opportunity to, like, do like, Beat Saber and, like, do really funny, like, bouncing off the wall, like, stunts, I would love to do that. It's the ADHD in me? Yeah, I want to unlock that, but right now, it's not possible. We just gotta keep leveling up this channel. Gremlin energy be popping? Yeah! I think I know the first meme dance I want to replicate if I were to get into 3D. And I don't mind sharing it now since there's not, like, a huge crowd. But, you know that Squid Game meme dance where, like, someone, like, memorized the weirdest stuff and it starts with, like, the hot milk, like, cheeks out meme? Or I guess another one would be another way to reference it. There's, like, if you know hot milk, you know hot milk. But there's also the Omni-Man pose. They made it so popular with Omni-Man. But I want to start with that dance where it's, like, super chaotic off the walls. And then I want to learn, like, all the really dumb Fortnite emotes. I gotta learn all of them. I gotta be able to, like, memorize them so well that, like, I could look like an NPC just toggling them on. Are you sure? I am sure. I got that rot in me. I got the scarlet rot. Thank Pom Pom. Thank Future 3D, Chrissy. Yes. Exactly. It's so funny that, like, I would rather learn the emotes than play Fortnite. Yeah, that's the pose. I know it was known first as the hot milk pose, but then Omni-Man just, like, took it. What will you have after 500 hours of animating? Quite a bit. Right now, if I were to like play everything I have 8 minutes of like animation. But that's not enough. I need to keep going. I mean, worst case scenario, I release this in parts, but I don't want to be a quitter. I want to upload this all in its full glory. And its full glory will be like, I believe, what? 20 minutes? 20 minutes. I want to go for 20 minutes. I have to redub everything though, so the time might change a little bit. Oh, speaking of which, I have so much more respect for anime dubbers after having to redub my own, like, animation. Because I got a new microphone and everything is, like, higher quality, I wanted to, like, get that quality into my, my animation. I could have just kept the old microphone in, but I was like, nah. We gotta pull in the new microphone. So then I pulled out the new microphone, and I'm like, well, this is gonna be rough. I already lip-synced, like, a good portion of the video. So not only do I not want to, like, reanimate the lip, like, flaps, I gotta make sure I hit the same emotion beats. And oh my goodness, it took me like a week straight of recording the lines, and I don't even know if I hit them right. So if like the first like 5 minutes of the video sounds like a little awkward, that's why. I tried my best, but I have like 10 times more respect for like anime dubbers. That stuff is hard. Which is why, like, shame on you, Amazon. Shame on you for the AI dubs. I probably sounded flatter than the AI dubs, though. It was that bad. Wait, you finally got the pose I was talking about? Hemlock? Oh my goodness. I do not want to pull it up on the screen, but if you know, you know. I don't want to risk all of my streams getting like demonetized as soon as I get to turn on AdSense. Speaking of which, we are actually more than halfway. If we keep up the pace, I should hit monetization by March, which is exciting. I didn't think I would actually get there that fast. When I first started streaming in November, I actually thought I would hit monetization in like June. But then like so many people came in, so like I was so happy. But yeah, for my monetization thing, the first thing I'm doing is getting the new PNG model going. I have already contacted an artist I want to work with, but I have to wait for the wait list. Oh my goodness, it's so nerve-wracking. I've never like gotten so far to the point I could like commission someone for a model. So like I don't know how other VTubers do this, but waiting for a waitlist is like so nerve-wracking. I'm like refreshing that like Twitter page over and over. I'm just like, is it done yet? Is the waitlist over yet? Is it over yet? I'm like cycling it like every day, just like being like, when do I get to commission? Also, don't get me even started on my fears of like applying. Like I go in for the commission, but then I don't get chosen because other people like booked out the artist. Oh my goodness, if that were to happen, oh, it's so over. If you never took your current job, you would have been like, oh, a live 2D model animator? Nice. That's actually a really good skill. Honestly, even if you took your job, like even if you took like wait, I'm phrasing it wrong. Even though you took that job now, you could always go back into live 2D later. I feel like it's like a skill you just have like forever, and like you can always just expand on it. I had like a aspiration at one point to go into like VTuber making stuff, but like when I was looking into the logistics of it, I was like, if I'm not opening up commissions and I'm just doing this for one model, it just seems so like kind of like a big waste of time, not gonna lie. Like it's special. Yes, I can make my own like model and everything. But like I really like didn't want to go through all that effort to like only do it for myself, and I would rather like commission someone who's like put like so much love and effort into their stuff. Especially because I feel like I would not be doing a good job with the like rigging. Character illustrating for model rigging is tough. Yeah. So much work goes into it. I do have like a lot of like character designing stuff like ready. I do already know what kind of models I want at the very least. So like future outfits, oh my goodness, I am so ready. I got so many ideas stored up in my brain, and I can't wait to do that. But when it comes to like model work, I gotta first get the Chrisy 2.0 as someone said in chat, and then we gotta work up our way with models. I basically let the person know, like the one that has like a waitlist going on at the moment, that PNG illustrator, that if they do end up picking me for the thing, I do want to commission a lot of outfits in the future. I don't know how I'm gonna translate that into a whole VTuber model though. I think that only goes off if like I actually like make more than enough to like chill out as like hard as Iron Mouse does. 4D Chrisy? No, 4D Chrissy's wild. Yeah. If I go in with so many outfits though on my PNG model, I don't know how I'm gonna translate them all into VTuber models. That sounds so worrisome, but I've decided to like put that on a yeah, Chrisy in 2 years from now will think about that later. that's a 2 years later Chrissy problem. Speaking of kinds of models, I looked into the newest trend on models I've been seeing is like customizable models. And unfortunately, like I have not like seen any customizable models that work for me because I have too specific of like a design. I don't really see models that like have like the triple tone hair in like a way I do it, or like the pom-pom antenna. And like even worse yet, I really like made sure to want a toggle to like turn on and off the color, since my whole style is just the shading, and I haven't seen any model that can do that. I'm like, it's so over. So yes, your girl's gonna have to go to a good mama and get help. I need to go to a mama who could like cell shade. We are not going into the soft shading territory with this kind of style I want. Out of curiosity, any games you all excited for that come out? Oh, you're asking the whole chat and me? Whoa. Whoa, Luna thinking about everyone. That's sweet. What games are coming out in 2026? Hold on, I gotta look up a list. Grand Theft Auto 6, there's that, but I don't know how I feel about Grand Theft Auto. I have not really like gone into the games, so like Resident Evil's off the list because I am not good with horror. Let's see. Any JRPGs? Let me look up JRPGs. Maybe I can find. Okay, well, hold on. I'm looking. Code Vein is coming out in like a week? That's crazy. I haven't even finished one. Could be a fun game to stream if I don't mind doing hack and slash and Souls-like stuff. Let me look, what else is there? Whoa, Yakuza Kiwami 3 is coming out? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is exciting. I love the Yakuza series. Maybe that's something I could also stream. You know what I'm excited for that has no release date yet? Okami 2. I want Okami 2. But I don't know if it's even gonna come out this year. It's probably gonna come out in like 2 years from now because there was like no gameplay or anything when it was announced. It was just like a cinematic trailer. I have Copium that will get like a Persona 6 trailer sometime this year. I have like the biggest Copium ever. I think at this point I'm like the biggest Copiumer, but it's fine. Might not come out this year. Yeah. I've noticed like games have been like in a weird situation. Like some releasing like back to back easily, and then some like games are like in development like purgatory. Ooh, I have a question for the chat. Are there any like JRPG-esque, anime-esque like titles you would like to see me play on stream? I want to play stuff like Fire Emblem, but like currently Switch games are out of my reach as I don't have a capture card, so limit it to Steam if it's possible. Anything you would like to see me play that's like big story focused? I know I did see a couple people excited over Chrono Trigger a couple weeks ago, since I have never played that, or like Golden Sun. But like, got any titles I would like play that you'd like be absolutely like head over heels for? You played Digimon Time Stranger? Not yet. I do actually have the title. I have it available in my Steam. I need to check the perms though. Let me see. Is Xenoblade available on Steam? No, it's Switch only. Okay, we can't do Switch games. I'm so sorry, chat. Not yet. I gotta first afford the PNG model. Unironically enough, my PNG tuber model is going to be cheaper than a Nintendo like stream. Persona. Ooh, that might be tough. I played all the Persona games. I would have to pretend I don't know anything. I gotta pretend like I don't know squat about it. Would that even be fun? Oh yeah, I do want to get passport out for the Starving Artist Simulator. Ever play? Ooh, I never heard of this. Let me look at this. Oh, it's on Steam? What is this? La Carimosa of Dana? RPG? It looks cool! Is this like a... It's like a series? Or like... What is this? I see like Roman numerals, and I see it goes to 8, and I'm worried if it's like a... Is it like a Final Fantasy thing where I could play any number order stuff? Like, it doesn't matter if I start at 5, 6, 7, or whatever. Or is this like a chronological series? Octopath! Ooh, that's a good one! I have Octopath. I could totally play that. I think Square Enix isn't too stickler about perms, luckily. I do gotta look into it because funny enough, as I'm like right now prepping for Altair Ryza, I do have like a really rough perm to go through with a Ryza 3 that I gotta set up a community poll for. I guess since so many people are in here, I could spill it. The streaming permission I have for Ryza 3 is that I cannot whatsoever show the ending at all on stream. Like, as soon as the ending starts, I have to mute all audio and visuals. And I don't know if that'll make or break it because, like, It's not as bad as like the Persona 5 perms I've seen in the past where like they had to cut off after let me get the exact cutoff point where they had to. Okay. In Persona 5, you had to stop playing the game when it's November 20th in game for like such a long time. I think you can play through it all now. But in the original Persona 5, like it finishes in December 24th when you had to stop in November 20th. So for like the grand scale of things, you're like missing out like on 20 hours of more gameplay. Luckily, it's not as bad as like the Persona series with that, but like not being able to stream the ending whatsoever like worries me. I need to figure out if like the community would be okay with that or not. Yeah, streaming perms are tough. I want to be a good goober because I've heard the horror stories of like if you get well known enough and you really build up your reputation as a streamer, if one Japanese like company looks at your like YouTube stuff and they look at it and they go, wait a minute, they're not following the protocol that we've put on our website. Everything gets like absolutely decimated. It's all gone. Like, I don't want to deal with that. You'd be okay with it? I need to ask the people who really like to stick into the Altier, like, streams, though. I've noticed I have, like, a different crowd depending on what stuff I stream, so I definitely gotta ask them. Still a peak game? Yeah. It's kind of tough though because I love JRPGs, but man, do Japanese companies have like rough streaming perms. I think Nintendo had really rough streaming perms before, but I've noticed that they've sort of lightened up, fortunately. So, if I can get a capture card, I think it's on the table, actually. I think I do have to, like, disable monetization, though, which is rough. With the Altier series, once I do get monetization, I'm pretty sure if I want to keep streaming Altier series stuff, I have to turn off my monetization. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. If I want to play a game, I play a game. I'm more so passionate over like the actual game itself than like the monetary stuff behind it. It's just that I need to be really careful. I don't want any bad blood. I think it's kind of just overlooked as like most streamers like don't really talk about perms this much in detail. I think you only hear about perms because of HoloLive mostly. And because of that, it's like really well known. But if you like really like dig into it, it's a whole like cluster. I mean, Hemlock, it's quite literally like that though. It's so painfully like that. Honestly, I will respect it though. At the end of the day, like, people worked really hard to make like something come to life, and if they don't want others to like stream it in a certain way, then it's just like that. Ah yes, Pokemon, the most I can't. I'm too afraid to touch Pokemon with like a 10 feet pole because of all of like the streaming perms around Pokemon. That title alone is scary. I think it's like it's probably easier to stream Digimon than Pokemon. Because the thing with Nintendo, I don't think many people also realize, is that you could follow all of the rules to a T, right? Everything you're doing perfectly good. You put the correct credits. You put in that there's no monetization through super chats, all of that. You put in the copyright, like this belongs to this person, all of this. But if you say something in a certain way that people do not like it, like if they're reviewing your stream, they will ask you to take it down. So I think if I do try to move forward with like streaming Nintendo games, I think I have to be as say-so as possible. You won't be catching me like saying a single F-bomb on stream for that one. Wait, why did I... Oh, let me just add an extra drop here to make it better. I don't want to redraw. But yeah, if you think the streaming perms are really difficult though, I respect IRL vloggers in Japan who ask for perms from like restaurants in person to like stream their like footage and stuff. That stuff is like really like I feel like that's the Dark Souls version of asking for permission. The greatest advantage of being say-so is that, yup. I think at the very least, I am lucky to be able to, like, in a sense, like, flip a switch and, like, become more say-so when needed to. So I will use that to my greatest advantage. I do really want to play games like Kirby, so if I want to play Kirby games, I gotta be say-so. I don't think I'll be able to play a Kirby game on stream though until like 2028 though. Maybe if I'm lucky 2027, but I don't see it possible for a while. I think like what let me do some consummate estimates. How much is a capture card for stuff? Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's a rabbit hole here. Oh, okay, well, I will internally think that it's this much. Okay. Right, then we need the actual console itself. How much does that cost now? Oh my goodness, that is expensive. Oh, it's $450. Is it $450 with the Joy-Cons? You get the Joy-Cons? Okay, it seems like you get the Joy-Cons with it. That's not too bad. It's already more expensive than my PNG model by like $150, and I haven't even looked into the game. Okay, if I add in this game, how much more is it? Oh my goodness! Ooh. Alright, we're looking at already like pretty much 200 more than my PNG model base. Oh my goodness! Alright, we're sticking to the Steam releases. I feel like if Nintendo ever bowed down to Steam and put their like titles on Steam, I would bow down to Nintendo and be like, thank you. I guess I am lucky though in the terms of having a really nice PC at the moment, so that I can like at least tank all the PC games for the most part. Decent progress on the animation? Thank you. Oh my goodness, don't get me started on Throne. I have too much of a I feel like I would have such a guilty conscience if I even like go to Throne. Like I know it's people's like own prerogative to like donate if they want, but I would feel so bad. I'd be like a puddle. I'd be like, you don't have to. No. So yeah, I don't want to go through that for my own mental. If Throne does like flat donations and then they don't take like a big of a cut as like YouTube, then I would only consider it, because I know that the higher the cut a platform takes, the less like satisfying it probably feels for someone to like help out like a creator like with monetary like support. But otherwise it's what the people want. No. The big thing is that's true. Anonymity, and then I just think about PayPal. Oh my goodness, that is a loud vroom. I hope that wasn't too loud. Vroom vroom. But yeah, I have a neighbor that likes to vroom vroom loud on the car. I'm so sorry. Have no fear of people sneaking GPS stickers. Oh, don't remind me of that. Oh. I thought it's still possible though. If cuz Amazon has like a similar system to eBay with a lot of stuff where you could buy something off of Amazon and it'll be like someone like personally like shipping it over to you with like the Amazon like logo stuck onto it. Isn't that still a risk? Either way, I think I just won't do anything like throne wise. Only unless if it, one, like, doesn't take a huge cut, and two, it's only going to be for like PNG like model like costs or like capture card like funds. Otherwise, I might just stick to like AdSense. I know it's not a lot, but it'll get me somewhere. You're gonna make Amazon come after my stream. Don't do that. We got some devious chatters. I mean, let me look. How much cut do they take? Oh, that's not a bad fee at all. I might make it like a Ko-fi or Patreon situation thing. I'll make sure to like try to figure out how to offer something in return though. Noted. I am waiting until I can finish the story time though before I move into like figuring out monetization stuff. Because there's no way anyone's going to like pay a single like nickel until I can figure out how to like compensate in return. No way. You won't even catch me dead. I did hear though that like AdSense with YouTube isn't actually that bad. Especially for streaming. So maybe I can get by. Sounds like a gamble you'd lose. Hey! I have morals. Put a little more faith in me as a mate. I do want to move forward after finishing this video to make my animation streams members only though. I get to go into all sorts of details about the animation. And, like, maybe I could turn on the audio track so, like, people can listen to it. Because right now, if I play it, you can't hear any audio, but I could hear it. Don't we all? I'm pretty sure everybody here does. To live into wealth is to live in comfort, I would say. If I had that position though, all I would be doing is just creating nonstop. Maybe I'd be creating so much as a gremlin, I would be like a fiend and like door dashing, even if it's so expensive. Alright, I think that's another melt frame. Now I just gotta make it lower. Yeah, and then we just gotta keep making it go lower and lower and lower. But first I'll shade it, and then I'll move everything lower. We gotta disintegrate. This is the second time this animation has like a puddle melting, and I'm enjoying every time I have to animate like melting into a puddle. It's so fun. Oh, excuse me. I sneezed. Oh no, the Tuscarus are coming into the chat. I'll never forget the first one I got from, you okay? I think it was during like a Ryza stream. I was like, I did not expect that. Like, I know of the whole culture of it because I watched a lot of like, Niji Sanji En at first. But like, oh my goodness, when it happens to you, it just like a whole different like vibe. It's like, oh my goodness, me? Me? What do you mean my sneezes are a blessing to you? Hello? And then don't get me started on the people who do compilations of people sneezing. That is wild to me. I think I saw something trending on Twitter the other day of just Cecilia from HoloLive just going, I hate you, in like so many different streams. It was so funny to watch. VTuber culture is wild. Wild is putting it nicely. I think it's crazy. Nah. If we're filtering off for animation, I think it's batshit insane. Hater greed? That's so funny. I don't know if you'll get that. Wait, no. My mind went to someone else who actually straight up has a model like that. Oh no, don't remind me. I'm not gonna say who. If chat wants to say who, that's fine. But it's the closest VTuber I could think of that has a design like that, and they're gonna leave my chat as soon as I say it. Is the one that always makes like those videos of the Jaden reaction stuff. I remember like watching all of those and the heat that came through. The popcorn tasted good. Anyways, I think they're gonna leave the stream. It's so over. Look what you've done, you two. You're gonna make me lose a view. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. They were always fated to be with Sans. It just be like that though. With how big the scene is, you gotta realize that there's so many streamers streaming at the same time as you at the moment if you were to stream. Here's competition out there. But at the very least, I enjoy like popping into people's streams and watching. And then if I feel very like devious, I'll chat. The VTuber model, low-key, is like a can I copy your homework but don't make it too obvious. Honestly, he got the branding going and he won. It's all good. Honestly, if people can make it work, then more kudos to them. Speaking of designs, I was talking about like future outfit stuff that I have ideas in my head, but like what kind of like outfits do you like to see for like VTubers in general, like in terms of like a theme? Do y'all like your summer outfits, your sleepy outfits, your comfy vibes? I know like school outfits is a popular one. I kind of don't dig it, but like I know it's there. What kind of drip do you guys like? How do you like your cheese drippy, bro? I'm sorry. The brain rot is consuming me. Oh, like the super comfy outfit? You want that kind of like VTuber look for... Ooh. I kind of was like thinking about how to do like a fantasy type look in the future if I keep streaming like JRPGs. I gotta like pull something together for that. More normal clothes. Y'all like the casual? VTuber casual looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I've seen some VTubers pull it off so well, and I'm like, sheesh, that looks good. Let me bring this layer down. Alright, now more melting. Alright, now we just gotta add more melting drops everywhere. Do people like PJ VTuber models? Because I know that's a really popular one. They can go from like super like casual looking to like, oh my goodness, this is sussy. What was that one type of PJ that is spammed by VTubers nowadays that looks really sus? Hold on, let me find it. What was it called? It started with... Hold on. Negligee or something? I think those were what it was called. I've seen so many VTubers recently go into that realm of like pajamas, and oh my goodness, I think I got like jump scared with that when I was playing Ryza yesterday with the suddenly like setting Ryza to bed, and I get like a whole like 2D illustration of her in like a sleeping gown. I was like, oh my goodness, there was a lot of skin. I was like, sheesh, but oh no, getting demonetized for this one. You want to see a full plate armor VTuber? You gotta like remove the helmet to even know it's a female V. I think there already are some like that. I have seen the armor outfits be a thing. Ooh, I would... If I were to get into stuff like Monster Hunter and like Souls-like games, maybe that could be a possibility. But if I don't go into those kind of games, it might... Nah, for Jump King. If I do Jump King, the full plate of armor's... Jump King is not fun. Hello? Isn't that just a torture game, like getting over it? Hello? Okay, no, you're saying it's fun to watch. I see. I see your game here. Hemlock, sir. Yep, I knew it! You never played, but you say it's fun! I knew it. It's like that new Agree game everyone's doing. It must be so fun watching the streamer absolutely decimate their desk. Honestly, once I have more money to blow on like streaming ideas, I will subjugate myself to a couple of those kind of games. I'm just right now being like, how can I spread the dollar as thin as possible? And that's why I gotta play JRPGs for hours upon hours. You see, Agree or like Jump King can last only so long, versus as the Altier or Metaphor series, if I get it on a sale, they last for like 20 streams. It's so nice. You know, HoloCure has a Jump King minigame in it? Oh, I saw it. There's also like a casino thing in there. It lasts as long as your learning curve holds you down. Oh. I don't have a big learning curve. I have a big anxiety curve. You know, like when you're really close to like the end of something, but if you mess it up, it's so over. I have the anxiety debuff where I will choke. Like all of a sudden, I'll make the most rookie mistake ever possibly known right at the end. I think I've seen people do it also. Like the last part of like Jump King, where you're supposed to like go up like some simple platforms, you could see like the princess and everything. Yeah. It's because of that I probably would like screw it up right at the end the stream, and then try again the next day. Clutch muscles need to be trained. Can't just say lock it and make it work. You gotta put yourself in that mental space repeatedly. Oh, my poor heart's gonna explode. I do play a lot of like rhythm games on my own time, and anytime I get to like the end of like a song, I always feel like my chest is about to like burst out of like, or my heart's about to burst out of my chest, and then I can't play. I get the finger cramps, and then I have to like take a breather for like a good like 20 minutes because I'm in pain. I will absolutely choke. It's why if I were to do rage games, it has to be like a treat. It has to be during like a celebration stream, but like you get to watch me suffer. Ah, yes. It's Hemlock is writing it like the character essays on Stark and Freerin. Or like what? Zenitsu from like Demon Slayer. I know there's like a lot of like either hate or like adoration for that Pikachu looking guy. Also, don't worry, I know who I'm talking about, but I like to meme about it. You want these 2 months to go by faster so you could just play Monster Hunter Stories? Ooh, I'm sure it'll be fun. I don't think you gotta wait on the clock, though, to, like, go faster, because that's how you make time go slower. I don't know, be like me. Just keep working on stuff and then, oh, whoops, it's already almost February. Honestly, this month went by so fast. I am like grinding away the months. Like, it felt like 3 days ago already for today. Weekends are a bit slower compared to weekdays. Not for me. Just gotta be like, you okay? Just gotta like have those 60-hour weeks. Nah, that's not good advice. I don't know. Figure out how to spend your time. You know that, like, persona warning in the bottom right when you play the game? Like, take your time. You gotta figure out what you gotta do throughout the day. Weekends basically don't exist. Weekends are like... Are like this, like, concept you learn about in your adolescence. That, like, you're supposed to have fun on the weekends. And then as you grow up, it becomes less and less like weekends. You mean days I do all my chores on? The double meaning as the game takes your time. Man, the Persona series did eat a good chunk of my time I needed to, like, to sleep. I was playing the Persona series while I was in high school, right? Oh my goodness, it was that long ago the game came out? Where's Persona 6? Anyways, I just remember, like, eating up all my sleep time. Remember, if you don't have time to do obligations, it's time to eat up that sleep bar. No, that's also bad advice. But hey, maybe you could play like the older like Monster Hunter titles. Maybe that would be a good distraction. Atlas sank their resources into Metaphor. Honestly, I'm having a good time with Metaphor, so I don't mind. Honestly, it makes sense though. If their only IP is like Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, they do really need to have like more types of like IPs they can like fall back on. You're still catching up with my Metaphor VODs? Oh my goodness. Good luck. I'm so sorry I keep streaming for like 6 hours though. It's like the whole like break you have for the day, I'm pretty sure. That or you try to complete Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, good luck. Got a bit of choice burnout. Oh my goodness. When you have like paralysis on what to pick, oh my goodness. Good luck. Look, we all meme on like someone who can't pick what to eat for the day or something, or like there's a meme of like, where do you want to go eat? And you're just like, it's real, okay? It's just that's like the most like nothing burger compared to the other stuff. Like figuring out what games you want to play and all that, they're important time like sink costs. Luckily, fingers crossed, I don't have to see any more bad meals in Metaphor. Okay, I need to draw this melting. Okay, then the next frame, I should, like, start, like, drawing this, like, going like this. Or maybe I could just do that right now. Something I've been wanting to do is play every Final Fantasy, by the way. And I'm trying to figure out when I should do that. Maybe I could do like a marathon of getting through like each of the games. Oh my goodness, my first subathon is just getting through every Final Fantasy title. Nah, what could I do for fun? The Final Fantasy. How? Wait, what? Final Fantasy 1 takes 12 to 17 hours to complete? Wait a minute. That's actually not bad. I could pull some like fun maneuvers and try to finish it all in one stream. Noted. Speed running Final Fantasy 1. I think I want to try to like get through all of the early ones. I think all the early ones should be quick to get to back to back. And then it's so over if I have to play 7 or like 6. I think those are when the titles get really long. But maybe like I could just try to like speed run a couple of them. Not actually speed run them because I could never, but like I think it would be fun to like try to get through as many titles as I can. Pace chaser them. I think I could get away with 1 in a single stream. What about 2? Can I get through 2? Not like 1 and 2 in a single stream. That would be crazy. But like, does 2 like let you do that? Oh my goodness, 2 is possible if I like really speed through it. I just hope that reading all the dialogue doesn't make the game like 2x in length. What about 3? Oh my goodness. Okay, 3 is where maybe I have to do 2 parts. 4? 4 is also 2 parts. 5? Alright. It seems like 1 and 2 I could get away with single streams, and then everything else is like, it just gets longer and longer. If I am to be the JRPG VTuber, I gotta play them all. I thought you said Castlevania for a second. I was like, that is a JR, and then I saw. Wait, hold on. What is this? What are you looking at? It's a turn-based open RPG with like online multiplayer mode. What is this? This looks cute. Oh, this feels very like Pokemon coded. Looks very cute. It's on the Nintendo and Steam. Dang, they managed to fly by Nintendo's radar without getting absolutely like eviscerated. How Worlds, I pray for you. think I'll start turning the shading into more of like a drip look. That could be more fun as well. Some cool mechanics in the game. Ooh, I like games with fun mechanics. I definitely have it written down in a browser tab right now, so I'll look at it. If there's no time to play it like now or like in the foreseeable future, as long as like I can check the perms and it's like all set to go, then yeah, I'll definitely check it out when I can. I think this frame is now done being colored. Yippee! Alright, let me make sure to add the opacity in the back. Alright, there we go. And then now I just gotta lower this frame more. Heck yeah! I'm supposed to keep animating the professor here, like talking, but like nah, we gotta animate Chrissy having it's so over moment. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna make the eyebrows start to drip as well. Oh yeah. If you're wondering what kind of music I listen to when I usually animate, since I usually want to do everything copyright free, I usually listen to like hardcore cute JRPG music. I also like listening to J-pop a lot. A lot of J-pop. I think recently I've been listening to Cosmic Princess like Kaguya. I've been enjoying like the Vocaloid like remixes. Like World Is Mine and Melt. Especially Melt. I've been enjoying their Melt remix a lot. Yeah! If it's like super cute, it's got all like the sparkly notes and stuff, I like to listen to that. I don't know, it just like itches a good brain, like itches my brain in a good way. Sick guitar riff in a cute way. Nah. I mean like with like a very cute high-pitched like vocalist. I like that kind of stuff. Would be funny. Isn't that basically what like baby metal is? It's like these cute vocalists with like the most intense like instrumentals. Speaking of music, anybody interested in that new Hololive rhythm game? I'm gonna go free to play, but I worry for anyone who's gonna dolphin or whale on that game for the cards. We all know it's a gacha game, okay? If they're having card art in there, it's a gacha game. I think it was called like what? Hollow Dream? Hollow Dreams? Hololive Dreams? Something. Hololive Dreams. Yeah. Anybody interested in that? I play Project Sekai, and it's like a really big like one-to-one like carbon copy in a sense when it comes to like the feel of the rhythm game. So if I enjoy Project Sekai and I like Hololive music, I will be playing it. But like I wonder if anyone else will be playing it. If they have like good streaming terms, and by the time it's out, I can like get something going for like stream equipment with like a phone, I would love to play it on stream. But otherwise, if I can't do that, I will like gladly talk about my progress in the game if others are playing it. Not a rhythm game player? All good. But like their music is really good. I think the thing that like sold me over the most though wasn't just the Hololive music, but like they're getting stuff like from Freerin and other composers. So it's not just Hollow Live music. There is like actual like J-pop music in there that like would like really entice me even more. Problem is that I don't know who to main for. Assuming there's like team building mechanics and events, because like if they're not gonna go that far, like it's just a basically an Osu. But if they end up going that far, where there's like events, there's like tiering, there's like all of this stuff, I don't know if I want to do a Bibu main or like a Bay main or like a Kanade main. I'm stuck between those three, and I don't know who to pick. I'm like. I will be free to play, but I will invest the time into it. Oh, if you're trying to remember, it's Yaosobi. It's not one composer. It's not one person. It's a team. You'd go with Suisei? Oh, I pray for you. Okay, the servers are gonna. I don't know if they're gonna be separate EN and JP, but they're both launching at the same time. So if it's the same server, good luck tiering. You're never gonna tier well versus Suisei. She's too popular. I gotta go for like the VTubers I watch the most, and then I gotta make sure like to pick who I can feasibly like free to play for. I gotta pull out my strategy game. Going for Suisei is like going for like Hatsune Miku in a Vocaloid game. If there was like if Project Sekai didn't have like the human characters at all, it'd be like going for Miku, okay? Like you are setting the bar super high. Good luck. Oh, you're thinking of a different okay, I thought you were talking about the main OP of Freerin. Yeah. I'll like scratch my brain to think of, but the main thing I always think about is the first opening. You know what show I don't think of the first opening of that I really like the music of? I really like Dandadan's like second opening more than the first opening. Maybe I'm weird, but I really like the second opening a lot more. I know everybody really likes the first opening, but like, nah. Second opening's more special to my heart. Like with the music. And with the visualization. Second opening grew on you as you watched it. Ooh, I liked it from the get-go. It was so cute. pom-pom over here. Alright, I'm gonna draw it in red at this point because, it's becoming more like gelatinous than ball. Alright, once I'm done coloring in this frame, I do have to call the stream. I do have work. Ooh. I gotta eat well before I go to work. I'm tired. Maybe if we get good monetization, I can quit my job. Praying. I would love to create more content. Full-time grind, let's go! Adulting is important, yes it is. Adulting will never leave you. We are not gambling. No. You can go back to Wall Street Bets where you belong, Hemlock. Hello? I don't think content creation is so much so of a gamble if you do start to make like a steady income of it. I think it's more of the realms of like gambling if you're making a video once every couple months. But like if you do something steady like streaming, I don't think it's too much of a gamble, at least if you like get there. You know what's the real gambling meta? To quit your job before you even make money. That's the real meta gambling. I think there are some success stories of big YouTubers who like quit their job and started loaning money as they were making stuff for their channel. Now that's the real gambling meta. That is the meta I'm terrified of. Oh, I think my music paused. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let me check. Oh, it's because it's the end of the playlist. Let's just hit it up with the refresh and boop, boop. Should play any time soon. There we go. I can't believe I like timed it with my like starting music thing with the stream to like how I like introduce myself in streams. Every time there's like the music pause at the beginning of this track, I'm just like, I should say hello. I've like developed a new like habit. Scary pathway? It is. I don't know how people do that one. Like quitting the job before you have stable income is the scariest thing I could ever imagine. Why would you do that? I mean, it's go big or go home in that sense, but like yeah, we're gonna try to be a little more careful. We cannot go for the go big or go homeless route. That is too much. We're so close to being done with this frame. Wait, what the heck? I forgot to highlight the previous one. Nope, never mind. Let me fix that up. And there we go. Let me fill in the opacity, and then I'll do a quick playback, and then I think we are done with today's animation stream. I'm gonna pack my bags and then get ready for walk. It's only scary if it's not stable. I have the belief if you are very consistent with it and you grow a very, very like loyal fan base, you could go anywhere you want with it. That's the belief I have, at least. Oop. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Okay. We still gotta animate more of the melting thing, but I will do that on my own time. And then instead, for the next animation stream, I'll be making sure we work on a whole different part. Yippee! Alrighty. Thank you all so much for tuning in today's Pom Pom Art stream. It was so fun chatting about the various topics. Honestly, doing like art streams like this is like really fun when it comes to just like talking whatever. I know I like to stay on topic when it comes to like metaphor or Altier, but like the chatting streams kind of just let me like kind of like melt my brain into a puddle and just go on full brain rot. Anyways, I will see you all again tomorrow for another Altier Ryza 2 DX stream. It won't be as long as yesterday's stream because I think I do need to like relax a bit more. I'm going too hard on myself with these long streams, and maybe it's good if I do some like shorter streams. So expect like a 4 to 5 hour one at max tomorrow. Anyways, bye bye. See you tomorrow.